Hi, hello, and today I'm going to speak about creative process for adults. Okay, for adults, and let me just quickly start from children because we all been children and we were creating as children. Naked dress doesn't matter, the creative process was something what was driving us forward. It was that force that we wanted to be in, and that's how we recognize that the things are changing, that we are learning, that that we are getting more experienced. Okay, things are changing, that we are learning, that that we are getting more experienced. Okay, that we're gathering information. So creative process is that action that people take to develop and evolve. Okay, evolve. What happens to adults? Okay, majority of us stop creating. Okay, that's what happens. Stop creating and stop being playful in their relationships. Okay, when they are intimate with themselves, with other person. Okay, so I am just coming back very quickly just to tell that I'm so excited that my channel on TikTok is back and it's alive like everyone. For some reason I have a US channel, right? I have no idea why I had this channel, but because I was hiring people for social media, somehow they registered me with US channel, and I'm actually based and located in London. Okay, so for US clients I could just explain and express what's happening here in London. Okay, what kind of photo shoots I create. Okay, and if they travel and visit London, okay, UK for, I don't know, for job or for pleasure, right, they can visit my studio. So that's what's happening, right? So let me just go back to adult erotic photo shoots. When people are undressing in front of the camera, when they are expressing themselves, right, their body, their feelings. Okay, and of course when they undressing, in the same time they are processing negative emotions. Okay, negative emotions is something what makes us feel shy, ashamed, okay, nervous, anxious, scared. Let's say people think something is wrong with me, or something is wrong with my partner. Okay, so these are the negative vibrations. Okay, that's why people create and feel that that's absolutely normal, especially when you are undressing and revealing everything, all the information about you, and including imperfections, including inhibitions. So creative process is about learning. Okay, learning about yourself, analyzing yourself. Photography is an X-ray which will take in count everything, every wrinkle, every blemish you have, every everything, every imperfection. Okay, it will show, right? Unless you can use some techniques, just take something in focus and the rest is out of the focus. There are many ways how do you play it, right? I play with the posing, I play with the lighting, I play with the composition. You play around, you see people and you see their parts that they do not like about themselves, and try just to hide that, eliminate that, or bring other features, and present them in a stronger sense. That's how I do. But in general, I would when I'm shooting adults, I would go through pleasant and best points, and of course I would talk and show them what is not so perfect about them. Okay, just to be aware of yourself, not to be delusional. Before, when I started erotic photography, I went into the model business, adult model business. And in adult business, you see, we use a lot of Photoshop, okay, to actually erase, right, or change a lot of things about you. But then I moved into adult couples and mature people, right, and that's where I be true, I be true to myself, and I be true to my art that I make, because people need to know themselves, love themselves till they, eventually they will die, right? They will leave this planet. So the sooner the better they find out who they are, how they are, including, all these fantasies, including all the kings, including all the obsessions, including, other things, right? I discuss in some of my videos adulthood as an alter ego effect, okay? Because we have a lot of demons sitting inside us, right? And how to say, living on our energy, and of course directing us in life, right? And they also directing us in an intimate life, right? So these demons could be our addictions, right? But that's the negative pole, right? And there is a good demons, right? It's a playfulness, right? How you express yourself through eros energy, through sexuality, right? And people, when they think that they will come to a photo shoot, I don't know, something is showing here. People, when they think that they will come to a photo shoot, they will be just doing things, okay, which is true. This is an action, hands-on situation, right? It's not about chit-chat. This is not the place where you would sit down and have endless conversations, okay? We will have a consultation before the photo shoot, which is a normal, intimate discussion, no hiding, no lying, not pretending, okay, not faking situation, right? So people will say what they like, what are the kinks, what the dirty fantasies they have, right? What the naughty things they would like to try in the studio, okay? That is, that is necessary to actually expose yourself and show to yourself who you truly are. You see, that's why you're doing this erotic photo shoot. Not to hide and not to fake, but be real and be true, right? To yourself, to your partner. Okay, and the camera is like my therapy tool. It takes everything into account, and I'm using Canon, I'm using Sony, but I am going around and taking all the possible angles that I can reach. Okay, so you would see yourself in the places, from the places that you will never be able to see. And of course, for my couples, I create erotic photo shoot and hot and sexy movies, okay? And it is not the same like shooting from the tripod, okay? I have my camera in hand, and I can go between the legs, and I can do many, many different angles, right? From the places that couples, cannot reach, right? So that's the full information I provide about their body, about their personality, about their character, charisma, right? Everything comes out to play, all the demons, like I say. And the demons, the good ones, they are playing, It's a creative process. It's a different force. It's a different vibration. When people going into art mode, when they are getting lost, losing themselves, okay? Breaking the rules, breaking the standards, going against, all these codings and what is right or what is wrong, situation. Just doing what they feel like, okay? And being, being themselves, and being, of course, the best, but performing the best that they can do. Okay, and then you see I am recording everything so that later they can look at themselves. They can recognize, okay, they can see for themselves. And of course these memories will stay and last for the lifetime. Okay, that's why they're doing it, okay, for experience, for novelty, for desire, for passion, okay, for doing risky things. You see, eros energy, it is a rebel energy. Okay, it is a rebel energy. People, when they in the relationship, they are seeking to be familiar, to be very cozy, to be very friendly with each other, nice, soft, and that kind of a vibe, right? But in this situation, when we are stuck in this mode, people very soon become friends and live like a family, relatives, neighbors, brother and sister situation, okay? So eros energy, it is risk-taking. It is doing something new. It is doing something opposite what is familiar. It is unknown and unfamiliar. Okay, that's why my erotic photo shoot in my studio created this service for people who need this experience and need this new adventure. Okay, and couples, when they go into crisis, they think that they need therapy and they need to talk about it. Okay, but if every therapy would be successful and so, valuable, then there will be a lot of couples joined together, right? There will be. So I think that the most successful thing they are when they are actually doing stuff, okay? Doing stuff with their body, doing stuff with their partner, okay? And creating and making fantasies and releasing their demons and exploring that. Finding new points, finding new levels, finding new connections, okay? That's how they go deeper. Through new beginnings. Okay, through doing things that they've never done together. Okay, pushing themselves, pushing their limits, pushing their boundaries, and I am here to assist them on this journey, direct them. Okay, and of course, document like a journalist. Okay, so they're creating their own story, and then I am adjusting. And they can edit it. Okay, when they say, for example, we are not sure if we want to go all the way or what we want to do and stuff. That's why it is a freestyle photo shoot, freestyle process when they can just edit their story on the go. Okay, there is no must that they have to dress this, be this way, shoot this poses on this background. There is no rules in my studio. That is a creative process. Okay, but some people would like to be directed, would like to be told what to do. Okay, some people have conservative views and they would never go, to the fullest, to the end, to the cum shots or to the ecstasy or to the climax. They will never go. Okay, for some people it's just enough to do boudoir portraits and body portraits. Okay, and that is a maximum that they can take. Okay, so different people are on a different levels, and that is okay. That is okay. So everyone has their own stages, okay, in life, their own relationship with themselves and with their partner, okay, their own way of making love, okay, their own desires and their own fantasies. And when couple is, coming to do things, okay, and when I'm saying to do things, I am being honest here. It's not about doing things. You can do things and feel nothing. You can just do those things and what? And what they're gonna do? Sometimes they're doing these things and I'm looking at them and thinking, what is that? And I say again and again. So, when you do things, you need to feel something. That's the main point of doing it, right? Not just doing it, not just, shaking your genitalia or showing this off, right? So when we have a scenario, we have a different levels of intrusion, and different levels of approaching things, right? There are people, like I say, they will never do certain things, and that's okay. That's up to them. But there are people who would like to go all the way, okay, and they just don't know how, or they want to find the new way how to go about it, and that called a deeper connection. That is when they go deeper with their things, what they do to each other. And of course, being me by their side, witnessing, directing, discussing, telling them, showing them, it's already a new experience. They don't need to figure anything out new. Seriously, I will be there to help them and tell them what to do. Because me being with them in a bedroom, it's already new. Okay, you don't need to fly to cosmos. That's being me in the shoot with them, it's already enough. When it's not enough, okay, they will tell straight away and they will say, we would like to book a hot and sexy model. They say straight away, they know that they are not enough. Okay, and me, it's not enough, right? And that's why the studio helps them with this service. Because like I said, I worked with the adult models in my past. And I am in adult business more than 20 years. So I have contacts, private contacts, and I can advise them which model is the hottest, okay, and the best matching their couple, okay? Or if the guy, for example, is ashamed to undress, ashamed perform, or performance is, from the point that they just embarrassed, then for the guys, I would always recommend tantric model, okay? If they're confident, then escort model. Okay, and if they cocky, then the VIP model, top models, right? So that's how it goes. Very simple. Okay, so like I said, there are photo shoots for different kind of people, right? And different people like different things. Different demons come to play. There are some demons which I never allow in my studio, and that is why I am asking to fill in intake questionnaire and to provide me IDs, okay? If some people have a problem to send me ID and register, sign in my studio, I have to say that's already that's already a no-no for me, okay? So that's how it goes, and let me just quickly finish this situation about doing things, okay? So that's how it goes, and let me just quickly finish this situation about doing things, okay? There are places, and majority of places are like this. When you will go to erotic photo shoot or nude photography, you will be just doing things, okay? In my studio, doing is one way, but I would always explain them that there is another option, okay? And another option is by feeling. Okay, by feeling, not by just doing, because you see, when you are looking to have a better connection with your partner, you just not want an intimacy and just do things. You want a great intimacy. You want to be wow, you want like something special. You want something unique. You want to feel things. You see, that's why people are coming to train in my studio from the scratch, to feel those things, not just doing. It's not enough just doing today, okay? No, seriously, they want to make love? That's great, okay? They have their own style. That's great. They like this way. But you see, if every scene I see the same scenario and we're shooting and they doing the same thing and the same thing, after a second scene and shooting the series, I will ask them to change. Because I am getting bored. And if I am getting bored and they are doing the same thing all their life, so guess what? Maybe I'm doing them a favor, It's just simple as that. And they need to try something else for themselves, right? To understand how that feels and how this way. And if they swap and if they use this and if there will be like that, maybe, Okay, that is the creative process and the playfulness in the bedroom situation. And when we create these intimate make-love scenarios, that is necessary. Otherwise, I will be shooting the same and the same thing. Okay, and what is the fun in that? And when they open the file, okay, and then they will have this gallery to preview, there will be the same shots. Okay, so they're paying me to be creative director. Okay, and as a creative director, I tell them to do different things so that they will have a variety, dynamics, right? And then they will try the things, and yes, there will be some things they will never do again and would not repeat, right? But then there will be so many things that they will see themselves in a different vibration, in a different, excitement, something new. It's a novelty. You see the poetry happening right there when they start creating things. So like I say, adults, you see, they grow up and they went into the zone where is the routine, there is the rules, and they are stuck in the circle doing the same things with their partner. Okay? And then they come to creative studio and see Julia, and Julia notices straight away those patterns. And what I do is I break them. I break those patterns so that they will realize that there is something new in life and there is something else to try, and there are more things to try than they actually know already, and there is more things to come from their partners that they think that they know already. There is always more. The universe is giving. Okay, you just need to open your eyes and try new things for yourself. That's how it goes. So we are experimenting. We are experimenting, pushing the boundaries, and I am very good at helping people just to be themselves, at the studio, and stop being paranoid, anxious, embarrassed, constantly evaluating yourself, comparing yourself, trying to be perfect. You see, the art is not about making something perfect, and that's what I am saying, the art. It's not about being perfect, it's about feeling the things. Okay? When you see, and watch your art, and it's not about, being perfect when you're making love. It's not about that. If you feel something, that's when it's hot, that's when it's art, that's when it's perfect. When it associates, when it vibrates. Some people think, that they will go into a beautiful pose and they will have a beautiful lighting, and that would be it. Okay? And there are many times when they will come with these perfect pictures and then they say, and they don't feel good about them. Oh, I remember this couple, they are shooting and the pictures were great, the photographer did a good job, but in the same time, they were not in a zone, they didn't feel anything. She was thinking about her, back in pain, and she wasn't in this position when she was comfortable, and so she wasn't, happy when she was shooting. She didn't like it. So even this picture is perfect and looks perfect, it's not associated with the feeling that it is great and amazing. You see, it's not about settings. It's not about, lighting when you shoot people. It's about how they feel. An erotic photographer's job is not about shooting, just doing things and being with naked people in the studio. It's about making sure that they are actually in the zone to provide a good energy, to provide the passion, desire, like satisfaction, like they exploring each other. They do not see you when you're around because they're so busy, occupied, okay, busy creating, occupied in a zone, okay, in their element. That's what it is. And not every photographer cares to take them to that length, to that direction, to that zone. Okay, and that's what it is, creative energy. When they've been in the zone and then when they feel, they feel, I can tell you this is a different vibration. They're very excited. Okay, turn on, excited. There are many, different kind of, it's like your blood changing, the cocktail changing. The content of your blood changing because you feel all these emotions. So that's why it is important to experiment to the level, not just doing things, okay, not just taking your pants off and coming closer, left, right, and that's a nude photography. It's no. For some people it's enough. I always challenge and I always ask to give more, okay? To touch, to create some kind of a vibration, some kind of an energy that I would see at least it's starting, okay? I'm not saying that you need to come to the very end, but at least you realize how to create that, how to initiate that, That's what's important for me. Okay, thank you so much, and I need to end this and go. Okay, thank you so much for now. And let me just quickly tell you that I am inviting everyone to my Telegram channel. I am started new Telegram channel, okay, and it's going slowly, like everything in life, okay, in my life it's going slowly, but the reason why I want to have more followers because I am so ready to expose myself and expose my art, okay, and share with people, right, and share with people and just dedicate myself to Telegram, okay, because this is the only platform where I can show naked people, people undress, people make love, people have real vibration, real intimacy. Okay, not like stage, not like models, not booked, not paid, nothing like that. It's like a real connection and real energy. And I want people to go and see how it is so they can charge it up, because we can take the energy from the art when we're watching. Okay, we can take energy from everyone, from a conversation, from your friend, from your surrounding, from every person that in contact with you. Okay, you can just feel that energy and take, and the same way you can take energy from the art which been created. Okay, so I will be leaving my link. It's Love Warriors on Telegram. Okay, and I would like to see you there. Okay, so we will just start this communication, and Julia will move things forward and will be, giving more and more updates and more artwork. And then I will be just creating this private channel. Okay, private channel is my agenda. To create an art galleries for adults, okay, which include explicit, nudity, and make love scenes, and erotic fantasies, of course, okay, erotic fantasies. So now it's over, and thank you so much for listening. See you later. Bye. Okay, and I have few minutes here. Hi, hello. I was so upset for a moment because, like I said, I have social media people working on this channel, and somehow they connected my location, which I am in London, to US. Okay, and my channel disappeared. So I've created two new in case I would need this in future. Maybe this happens in future, so I connected new. And today I came and I saw that no, it's restored. Hallelujah. Okay, hi, hello, very quickly to everyone. I need to go. I'm just saying hi. Okay, let me just quickly say hi, and if we have some questions. Okay, do you have any content? Most of my hottest content is in archives still. That is why I want you to come to my Telegram channel and bite me in the ass every day and saying, Julia, when? And then I will start moving, okay? Because this been years and years collected. I have not showed anything for one reason is that because I wasn't able, I didn't have any platform to show except my website. Okay, and the website, I just have little bit. It's a very, very small number. So yeah, I have a lot of content created, hot and sexy content. Yes, erotic fantasies. I have it, and this is the time for me now to show it, to give it to you. Putin's psychic. This is about probably, people, what they have, that's what they share, So someone loves Putin, that's great, okay? Then next. We have to have a balance. We have to have, it's not that we have to have a balance, but the life will balance things out always, okay? Always. That's how it's go. Hello. Hello, quickly, hello. Hello, just hi. Hi. What is this Helena Blavatsky? I don't know, maybe it's a psychologist? No, I haven't heard about her. No idea. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. Okay, I'm saying hi to everyone. Okay, I am completely switched on. Good, that's how you should stay, because if you would switch off, you will die. Yeah, if you start switching off, you will die. But you see how it goes. In the reality, switching off things that you are getting off things, okay? So when you switched off, you probably work, okay? And being busy in your brain with the stress and other stuff, okay? That's when people are switched off, okay? And that's not the best way to connect with anyone when you are switched off. You see, in life, and life puts us in a race when we are being switched off more or more often than switched on, being alive. Okay, eros energy is the rebel energy, it's the force, it's the place where people being alive and feeling alive. Okay, and I don't need to prove you here anything. Everyone who's vibrating and knows their sexuality, they are confident, they are in element, they are achievers, they are discovery, in the discovery mode, they are creators. Okay, they are leaders, right? And we are all have these energies inside us. We just don't know how to switch them on, and it's switching on through an alter egos, through our adult energies. Okay, but because people are vibrating in this childhood baby mode, scared what will happen, or what will, what if my mommy say this, or someone will say this, or it's still kicking in. And there are a lot of adults who live still in that being judged, paranoia, or being, I was guilty. Okay, that's why I never share my art, because I'm creating such a crazy, naughty, sexy stuff that I was thinking they will think that I am mad. What they will think about me if I'm shooting these things. Okay. Seriously. So no one seeing. But now I am okay to talk about it and share my art, you see, because we will leave this planet very soon. What's to be scared of? There is nothing anymore to be scared of. So that's why. Okay, I want to work for you. Where do I apply? Okay, you know who I need? I need social media people. Okay, I need even people who will be working on TikTok. Okay, so if you're in marketing, right, you can apply. You can go to my website, Julia Winter Studio, and in the contact page, okay, you just leave me a message. Simple as that, straightforward. Or you can leave a message in here and say, I want to apply for a job, and tell me what you're doing and how you're doing and who you good at. How you ever been to America? No, I never been. Can you imagine? I never been, but I've been around the world in many places. I've been in Mexico a few times. I've been in Australia. I've been in different islands, but no, I haven't been in America. But my uncle, he lived in America. I have family in there, and my family related with medicine. Okay, and he was working in a hospital till he was 70. Okay, and then he retired, and my mom was in America a few times, maybe 3 times, and she took him back to our home. And you know what he said? I remember he died in 95. Okay, she didn't want him to die in the elderly home, so she went and take him, and he was absolutely, so he couldn't move. He arrived, on this bed. He couldn't move or anything, and then he recovered, even start walking and dancing with us and eating and, and stuff. And it was an accident, because in Lithuania it's very cold. And one day in the morning he went for a walk, and he slipped on the stairs, and he broke his rib. And then, something happened to him, and he went in pain, and he died. So it's an accident. He didn't even die, because, he could have lived. But what he said to me is, he said, Julia, that all the diseases, all the illnesses, are from stress. From stress. So he was a rentgenologist, right? And he worked in Chicago in a very big hospital till 70, okay? So yeah, he was right. Stress is also an addiction. Stress is addiction, and I am guilty of it. Seriously, I need to go now, but I'm guilty of it, because it's also related to our alter egos. They're attaching to you, to your brain, and they constantly drain you, okay? They create the situations that you will feel stressed, because during this stress, not only that you release the adrenaline and other hormones, they're feeding on you, okay? They're feeding of you, right? I am guilty of it, and I'm trying to regulate that. Okay. Okay, let me just quickly. I am from America. My bachelor's in business. Okay, bachelor's in business. You just graduate. It means that you do not have an experience, right? Okay, send me your ideas. Send me your ideas. What do you think will happen, and what you would think, because you see my direction is very specific. I am an artist, I am a creator, but you see I am for adults only, and this is a specific content. Okay, it's like playing casinos, or talking about alcohol, or talking about cigarettes. This is banned, this is banned on every account. Okay, so how would you go around marketing, and how you go about talking about these things? Okay, go and check. Okay, thank you so much for now. I need to go. Love you, kiss you, mean it. Bye.